Vocabulary and reading comprehension are necessary for students to comprehend text. Lipson and Wixon aptly describe vocabulary as the index of what we know. Vocabulary, or words we use to label our world, is both acquired and learned. For students who learn English as a second language or students with disabilities, lack of vocabulary knowledge can make comprehending connected text more challenging. For example, words often have multiple meanings. Take the word marble. A marble can be a toy we play with, or a material from which beautiful art is carved. It is also a technique used to make paper. These examples illustrate the importance of context in connected text. When you read the sentence, the correct definition of the word is apparent. For example, the sentence, "The statue was carved from marble," helps the reader know that the author is not talking about the toy. For pre-readers, vocabulary assessments typically include students' oral use and understanding of words. For early readers, assessments may evaluate conceptual knowledge, such as knowledge of prepositions or words that belong to the same group, like color words. For readers, assessments of students' vocabulary typically include measuring their knowledge of definitions, synonyms, antonyms, and word meanings in context. It may also include tasks that assess students' knowledge of the meanings of word parts, such as affixes and roots or base words. Reading comprehension is the most sophisticated component of reading. Reading comprehension may be defined as understanding what the author included in the text and the student's integration of that information with what the student already knows. Since it is not possible to get inside the student's head to see if they truly comprehend a passage, we use the assessments of reading comprehension that are proxies or indicators of comprehension. For example, common comprehension assessment tasks include retellings, question answering, and close procedures. It is important to recognize that the mode and the form of the task may influence the results. For example, answering a question orally may be easier for some students than providing a written response. Similarly, recognizing correct answers may be easier than supplying correct answers from memory. In addition, the manner in which performance on a particular task is evaluated can influence the results. For example, an evaluation of retelling quality may or may not include evaluating a student's use of text structure and sequence to comprehend text. It may simply involve counting the number of ideas retold from the text. Alternatively, it might evaluate students' use of story grammar or information about the setting, characters, problem, and solution. Assessors may also evaluate if the story was retold in order. Thus, how tasks are evaluated can alter the assessment of students' comprehension skills. Another indicator of comprehension is students' answers to comprehension questions. Question quality is key. If assessments contain lots of trivial questions unrelated to critical content, question answering may not be the best proxy for reading comprehension. On the other hand, if comprehension questions are designed to look at multiple levels of comprehension, including students' use of relevant background knowledge, answering questions may better represent the student's comprehension. Mode of asking and answering questions is also important. For example, if students are required to provide written responses to comprehension questions, writing may play a larger role than reading comprehension on assessment performance. One final typical assessment of reading comprehension is the use of a close procedure. Close procedures assess reading comprehension by deleting words from passages. Students are required to either supply deleted words or select the correct deleted words from provided answer choices, which are called maze procedures. In summary, 3 typical reading comprehension assessments that can be used to approximate actual comprehension include retelling, question answering, and close procedures. When using comprehension assessment data, it is important to consider the form, mode, and how tasks are evaluated.